basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more news from the Golden State Warriors, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Warriors manager Mike Dunleavy Jr., general manager of the Warriors, made a somewhat alarming statement: "It doesn't make sense to go all in on being a little above average." What this indicates about the current roster is one question, but that's an entirely separate discussion. But we know the Warriors can improve by trading for a big man. Rumors: Warriors want to sign big man from Toronto Raptors. The Warriors should be monitoring the Kelly Olynyk situation in Toronto. Having missed out on Lauri Markkanen during the offseason, Golden State should still be scouring the trade market for a stretch big now rather than waiting until closer to the midseason deadline when it will be too late. Another potential, albeit expensive option, Karl-Anthony Towns, is off the market after being dealt to the New York Knicks. With teams waiting to see how their season begins to play out, there's few targets that could be truly obtainable in the short term. One player the Warriors should be monitoring though is Toronto Raptors big man Kelly Olynyk. The Canadian was only traded to the Raptors in February, but at 33 years old he doesn't make too much sense on a team that by their own admission isn't exactly prioritizing winning. While not a big name as such, Olynyk is a proven veteran who would fit the bill as a shooting big. He averages 10.3 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 2.4 assists in his 11-year career to date, shooting 48.5% from the floor and 36.9% from beyond the arc on 3.2 attempts per game. Olynyk is starting a 2-year, $26.3 million contract, making it accessible enough for the Warriors to match salaries while incentivizing the Raptors with draft compensation. We know Golden State had interest previously before he was traded to Toronto, and rightly so given his shooting and passing would likely fit seamlessly into their offense. We'll see how things pan once the season gets underway, but Olynyk is certainly a name to monitor for the Warriors as Kerr looks to solve a complicated dynamic in the front court. Andrew Wiggins breaks silence on NBA preseason absence. Golden State Warriors forward Andrew Wiggins was held out of the team's Hawaii training camp due to an illness. Wiggins also missed Golden State's first preseason game against the Clippers. Warriors head coach Steve Kerr has continued to say there is little concern about Wiggins and his availability for the regular season opener, but this has been a setback for him as he prepares for the new year. Speaking with reporters on Tuesday, Wiggins broke his silence on the preseason absence. "We've still got some time before the regular season starts, and I'm back in practice now and going through everything," Wiggins said. "I was watching from the sidelines a lot in Hawaii, so it wasn't like I was getting left behind or anything like that." Andrew Wiggins practiced in full for the first time today and isn't concerned about missed time hurting the start of his season. "We've still got some time before the regular season starts, and I'm back in practice now and going through everything. I was watching from the sidelines." This is encouraging to hear from Wiggins, because not only does he expect to be ready for the season opener, but he also doesn't believe his preseason and training camp absence has set him back too far. There has been a lot of talk about the Warriors needing Wiggins to get back to the 2022 version of himself. An all-star in 2022, Wiggins averaged 17.2 points on 39.3% from three. Golden State won an NBA championship that season, and Wiggins was a big reason why. Wiggins' own career averages of 18.5 points and 4.5 rebounds. Warriors missed the opportunity to create one of the biggest stories in the NBA. After already trying to steal LeBron James from the Los Angeles Lakers at the midseason trade deadline in February, the Golden State Warriors had the opportunity to make an equally shocking move at the NBA draft in June. In a new revelation from ESPN's Ramona Shelburne, the Warriors reportedly considered drafting LeBron James Jr., or Bronny, with the 52nd overall pick in the draft. Instead, Golden State opted for the intriguingly big 7'1" Quinton Post, allowing its Pacific rival to pair father and son 3 picks later at 55th.